Okay, today I'm going to show you how to take a pair of doll flats, just these little basic kind. You can find these at the craft stores. They come a Springfield brand like this. Here's a pair of black ones. You can get them for a couple dollars, or you can use a 40% off coupon that they put out pretty frequently to get them cheaper. Some people, you guys might already have a lot in your AG stash, just some extra shoes like this, just some plain flats. So we're just going to show you how we took some fabric and covered them and used a product called Mod Podge. You can see it right here to hold down the fabric, cover the whole thing, and you have a cute pair of custom flats. So here's what you do. We have a piece of fabric that's cut out. It's enough to cover the whole shoe. It's about 4 inches square. So if you look at this shoe upside down, it's enough to cover this way and this way. So you'll start from here. You just kind of make sure you have enough at the toe and then find the center, and you're going to cut a slit from here all the way down to the top of the flat. So as we get started, I'm already noticing here that for this piece, the fabric on the back, it's pretty long. So we're going to come around here and notice this right here would be the center back, so I'm just going to trim it. And then the other side, when it comes around, it'll be a tiny bit longer, and you'll fold the edge like this. And when it overlaps, it'll be folded like that so that it doesn't have any strings hanging out. So basically, we are using a paintbrush. You can use a foam brush also to apply it. We're just going to start. It looks pretty much like glue, Elmer's glue. And you just start putting it on the shoe. We'll start with the toe area, get all the way down in here. And it dries clear, so it's okay if it's kind of messy. It washes off with soap and water, so you'll probably get a lot of it on your hands. Your hands will get pretty sticky. But it's okay, it washes off. So we slop a whole bunch on right here. And then you're just going to set this like this. Make sure you have your slit in the middle. Pull it down a tiny bit here. So this is just kind of sticks on smooth like this. And the slit's right in here. You can see it. I'm going to pull it a little bit to the side. You got the slit opening, and there's the back of the shoe. So as we glue this down, you'll put more Mod Podge on the side and smooth it all the way around the side, and then you'll do it on the other side. And then we'll let it dry for a little while, and we'll come back and trim around the bottom for the next step. Okay, so here you can see we have it glued down. Here's the bottom, so there's kind of a lot of extra fabric right there, but it's glued down right around the edge, nice and straight. There's no wrinkles in the fabric. See it like that, and then the back lines up like this, so it just kind of folds over. And I have a lot of the Mod Podge right in there under the seam, and then once this dries all the way, and we turn the top edge under, then we'll go back over the top of it again. Okay, now we're back to this one. It's dry enough that we can come in and we can start cutting little slits. Right here, you can see where the edge of the shoe is, so I'm just going to cut this right up into there. And you're just basically going to cut little slits so it can bend around the curve. So with the fabric out, you're just going to carefully do the Mod Podge right on the inside of the fabric like this. And then just fold it down to the inside of the shoe. Okay, so here you can see we have the top edge here turned under, and we've just put as much of that as we can to get it to stay down. I'm going to let it dry for a little while, and then I'll go over the whole outside edge with some more just to hold it down so that it stays turned under. It's a little bit messy. It's a little bit hard to get that part to work right, but just have patience. We used a pin or something besides our fingers to kind of press it down to stick, because once your fingers start getting sticky, it pulls the fabric back off. So you can use something that's plastic or toothpick, something like that, to just kind of fold the edges under. Okay, so now we're going to cut right around the edge, and what you're going to do is you're going to take a knife like this. We have an X-Acto knife with a little blade. You need to be very careful. It's very sharp. We're going to go and we're going to cut it. Basically, there's a little dent that goes right along in here, a little tiny dent between the shoe and the black sole. So you're just going to take the knife and just carefully score it right in there, and then you'll peel the fabric off, so there'll just be a clean straight line all the way around the bottom edge of the shoe. Make sure as you're cutting that your fingers are not underneath the knife, so that if it slips, you don't cut your hand. Okay, so now we have the whole edge here cut. So I'm gonna hold it here real still so you can see. It's cut right along so you can see the black part of the sole. The fabric is cut straight. We're going to go over the whole entire thing with more of the Mod Podge. Just rub it over there, over. You can go over the inside if it's not sticking down good. Just go over, 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 and then it dries clear just like this. And then it becomes sort of hard. The shoe's not as flexible, but it's still, you can still put it on your doll.